Hello everyone, welcome back to Simrai Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So today's tutorial will be drafting this beautiful gown you are seeing on the thumbnail right here. So I'll be showing you how to go about a beautiful gown with its bustier. Okay, so now you can see my basic bodies. This is my shoulder line and this is the center front line. So I'm going to make take my bust around. That is my bust radius. So my bust radius is the difference I have here. So I'm going to rotate it. So if you have been following us on this channel, you should know this is the first thing we normally do. Bust radius, taking all around. Alright people, so after that is done, next is to take the shoulder seam line, divide by 2. This is my shoulder seam line, divide by 2. And I'm going to connect it all the way to the bust point. So the next is to determine this beautiful neckline yoke we are using right here. So here is my bust point, and on the bust point I'm going to take my bust radius. This is my bust radius. So the dotted lines continues here on this line, and I would want to come up by 0.75. I love to come up by 0.75. So from that 0.75 I will be having from the shoulder line, if I measure, I have it at 6 inches, which is usually standard. So at 6 inches, that is where I'm going to start off my yoke, because I don't want this yoke to affect the bust. So the yoke is actually a squared yoke line. So on this squared yoke line, that is where we are going to contour our over bust. So once we have created the neckline, next is to contour the over bust. So the over bust contouring is constant, I would say. From this point you go in by 0.75, and from here another 0.75, and I'm going to connect back to this line, to the bust point. Okay, so I would want to go over to the under bust contour line. So on the under bust contour line, I'll take my under bust, divide by 4. This is what I have. What I have left, I'm going to impute 2 inches, 0.25 here, and the remaining of 1.25 here. So I'm going to connect this way, and I'll come back and connect this way. So if you are new to this channel and you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends. Drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So I've connected here, and next I'm going to connect it to the waist line. I come back to the waist line. So you can see it's as simple as this. So as far as this part of the this outfit is concerned, we are done. So we want to talk about how the neckline is going to look like. So I want you to note that this is the neckline. It's a squared neckline with yoke. So since it's a squared neckline with yoke, it is not running into the armhole. This is the neckline. So neckline is not running into the armhole. It is running outside the armhole. Okay, so it means we are going to replace our dart. So what I have here is 1.5. I'll replace it here and reconnect my armhole, okay, to avoid shortage. So this is it. I'm going to use the inner part of my curve ruler. So now you know when to replace and when not to replace. But as far as this yoke is concerned, we are not replacing anything above the yoke line. So this yoke has a ruffle. It has little ruffles around it if you look at it very well. So I'm going to create 0.75 from the armhole to serve as a base for our ruffles. Okay, so it's going to have a base at which the ruffles are sewn and where the sleeve is sewn, and it's going to run at 0.5 and meet what we have on the sleeve. So I'm taking this following the armhole, and it's going to be connected